their volunteer application. They've been around so long that we never did a background check on them. We didn't do a reference check on them. And you know, best practices would tell us to go and do that now. But my feeling is, why bother? But at the same time, I think, you know, what would we find out? Would there be anything of interest? So Norine, Ruth, Alicia, and Debbie received the Tom Wess Service Award today for their likeness in the way that Tom interacted with others, which was always out of love and never looking for what was to be gained, but what was to be given, what to share, and what to do to lighten the load of another. They have exemplified the spirit of community, selflessness, and extreme generosity. We will start with Norine. Norine, you can come up and stand right here, Norine, and we will look at you and talk.
Yeah, go ahead.
Norine began volunteering when we became an official chapter back in '97. Norine is a registered nurse and retired Tri-Health executive. Norine is married to a wonderful man, General Geddes, right here, and they have 2 adult daughters, Wendy's here, and a grandson. Norine has delivered holiday dinners, driven for our theme parties, Halloween, Easter brunch, driven for summer outings. For years, Norine, along with Diane, who is here, Diane Sneed, have cooked for our Christmas Eve party. They arrive at the crack of dawn to our office, and Norine and Diane work in the kitchen preparing the Christmas Eve dinner that's then packed up and delivered to the Knights of Columbus Hall, where the party takes place. For years, this has gone off without a hitch. Norine has also been a generous donor, and she means it when she says, "Call me if you need anything." Kind of like that Jimmy John's commercial. You'll say, "We need 10 pounds of potatoes." Oh, here she is, right here with the potatoes. So we thank you, Norine, and we are pleased to present you with this Tom Wess Service Award. And let me give it here. And it says, Tom Wess Service Award presented to Norine Geddes, April 3rd, 2022. Thank you for your commitment to the mission of Little Brothers Friends of the Elderly, which you have demonstrated for 25 years.
I'm not like her, I have to read it. And thank you. As a nurse, for part of my career, I took care of sick people. Like that. And I always wondered, what happened to those people that had no one to go home to? And what happened to the ones that went to nursing homes? There was people there, but they were still lonely. I saw a little tiny ad, 2 lines, I think, maybe, in the newspaper, but it led me to believe that Little Brothers help clients in many ways. And what I noticed was they said they do social visits and social activities. That's what I think was needed. So since I knew that the elderly people who experienced loneliness and isolation had a higher risk of mental illness and physical health problems, I wanted to be part of Little Brothers. I didn't realize when I started that I was going to have so much fun, and how I got attached to the people I would visit. I could hardly get to the next client because they wanted you to stay and talk and hug them, and of course I love to talk and hug, so it worked out real well. I was probably the only person they saw that day, or that week, or that month, so it was really hard to leave. But it's the people that makes an organization great. Everyone at Little Brothers works so hard. You know, the people there organize the events, they set things in action, they help the volunteers know what to do and where to go, and there's thousands of other things that they do, but they're caring, loving people, and that's why I stay. Yay.